Welcome back, everybody. Graphing systems of inequalities, finishing up this whole graphing everything for Algebra 1. If you can do this, you can do anything. I believe in you. At the top, we got the line type, the shading types. We've been doing this over and over again. Let's fill it in quickly. Solid is anything with an equal sign. So I'm going to put my two on there that have the equal sign. Dashed is the no equal sign. So I'm going to put my two on there that do not have an equal sign. Then we have the above and below section. Above is our greater than signs. So I'm going to put both of our greater than signs. Below is both of our less than signs. We've done this before. We're going to have to use this information. And so we're here. It's okay. All right. We're looking at number 1. Okay. Now, what's going on here is that we're going to start from absolutely scratch. We don't have anything. All we have is 2 equations and a blank graph. Our job is going to be, number 1, graph. Number 2, solid or dashed. Number 3, color. And then, number 4, go back to the start. We're going to graph it. We're going to figure out solid or dashed. We're going to figure out about the coloring, and then we're going to do it one more time. If we can do all of that, then we know how to graph in Algebra 1. And the good news is we've been doing really well in my other classes, and I'm optimistic about this class as well. So let's see here. When we're doing these questions, we're going to focus on one at a time. I'm going to start focusing on the top question. I'm going to, this is important, I'm going to basically ignore the inequality. I'm only going to think about this like it's a normal line. I'm going to get my M and my B. Okay? The M is -5/2, and the B is -5. These are the last, this is the first question of the last notes. We're doing 4 questions. So make sure you're not distracted by computers or anything like that. Let's do it. Okay? -5. Start right here. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. We're going to start at -5. And then we're going to go up 5, left 2. Up 5, left 2. Up 5, left 2. Up 5, left 2. And now we're going to hold on for just a second. Okay? Before we draw the line, I want us to think, is this supposed to be a solid line or a dashed line? Okay? This line has an equal sign. So this is going to be a solid line. So let's go ahead and graph it. I do want you to be a little careful, though. Don't be graphing too fast where you forget about that step. And the last step here is to color it. So we need to color this equation. Are we going to color it below the roof or above the roof? Below. This is a below question. Nice job, Josh. All right, halfway done. Just got one more. I'm going to think about the M and the B, which is 1/3 and +2. I'm going to start at +2, and I'm going to go 1/3, 1/3. And the thing that I like to do for these questions is I like to almost put as many dots as I can. Like, I don't know why, but I like to keep counting. 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. And once you get that pattern going, it's so easy to keep it going. I might even go the other way. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Now, basically all the hard stuff is done. I need to decide, is this line supposed to be solid or dashed? I heard dashed, and that's correct because it is not an equal sign. It is a nice, normal inequality without the equal sign, just a less than. So I'm going to do dashed. Put some arrows on my line, no big deal. And now it's time to color. And here's the thing with coloring. I'm just going to ignore the yellow. The yellow doesn't even exist to me right now. I'm only going to think about the orange. Am I supposed to be coloring above or below this line? So I see right here, it is that less than symbol. And I see that that symbol is right here in the below column. So I need to color below this line. So here's my line. And below this line would be down here in this region. This is the below side. I'm going to color all of this. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm going to go all the way across like that. And now, if you've done a perfect job, you should have an empty side, only yellow, and only orange, and over here you should have this region. And this region got colored by both. I like to just put a money sign because that's where all the answers are. That's where all the business is, down there. Okay? At the end of the day, I hope you're thinking to yourself, you know what? For the hardest graphing in Algebra 1, that really ain't that bad, right? You do the M to B, you get the shading, you get the solid dash, that's it, okay? We're going to do 3 more questions. So we're going to keep going here. This is going to be M equals 5 over 2, B equals 2. And you know what? That's not that hard. I'm going to go up 5 over 2, up 5 over 2. I'm going to run out of room. So I'm going to go down 5 over 2, down 5 over 2. Now I'm going to pause before I draw the line. Is this one going to be solid or dashed? I see that right here I have the equal sign. We're going solid, solido. Nice. A nice solid line. And the last step is to color. Am I coloring above or below this roof? What do you think? I see it as a greater than symbol, which I see right here in the above section. I'm shading it above. The second question, I hope you're already working ahead of me. The M is -1/2, the B is -2. I'm going to start at -2. And it's -1/2, which is going to be up and left. Up 1, left 2. Up 1, left 2, up 1, left 2, up 1, left 2. Again, once I get that pattern, for me, I just like to do the whole thing. Really not that bad. I appreciate the behavior in class right now. You guys are locked in, nice and quiet. It's an important day. You guys are doing great. And I see that we have another equal sign, so we're doing another solid line. And now I'm going to have to color this one. And you know what? It's the same symbol again. That one is above solid. This one, same thing, above solid. So I need to color above the roof. And I should have an empty, a 1 color, a 1 color, and over here I should have a 2 color region. All right, we're going to do 2 more. We just did these 2. Any questions before we move on? Are we good? All right. Again, we're doing 2 questions. We're flipping over to the back. You know what? This first one, waste of our time. We don't need to do this one. We're good enough. We're skipping it.
They don't have trouble catching up and keeping up.
We're doing these 2. Last two. And I'll tell you what, these are really fast. These are even faster than those ones we did on the front. I'm going to focus on this first line right here. And you know what? Let's start a timer. Let's see how long this takes. Stopwatch, reset, go. Let's see how long it takes us to do this question. So we need the M and the B. 2/5, -3. That does not take very long. Take the M, take the B. Then I'm going to start with the B, -3. I'm going to do the M, which is rise and run. I'm going to be going to the right 5. Rise, run, rise, run. I might even go the other way. Down, left, down, left. And so I got this nice, long, lots of dots is going to make it easy. Before I draw the line, are we going solid or dash? You tell me. What do you think?
Dash.
Nice job. We're going dashed. Dash, 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 dash. Yeah, we're skipping 3. And now it's time for me to color. This is a less than.
So below.
So below. Nice job, Brandon. We're going below. Easy, 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 easy. All right, we did that whole line. Let's see how long it's been. 1 minute, 10 seconds. Okay. Let's do one more line. Now this one, I might end up talking a little bit long, but for this line, is this a horizontal line, a vertical line, or is this just a normal diagonal line? What do you think about this one right here?
Normal diagonal.
Nice job. This is a normal diagonal line because it has a Y and an X. Don't think that this is horizontal. We have a Y and an X. So this is going to be a normal diagonal line. We're going to think about the M as being 3/1. And what is the B if you're missing the B? I heard it really fast. Nice job. It's a 0. Bad handwriting. Sorry. It's a 0. So I'm going to start with 0 right here. I got rise and run. So I'm going to be rising 3, running 1. I'm going to do a bunch of dots. This is easy. Doesn't take me very long. Is this line supposed to be solid or dashed? I see an equal sign. That's going to be solid. And the last thing we have to do is graph this thing. Color this thing. Sorry, going a little crazy here. If we need to color this last step, we need to color greater than. Are we going above or below this line?
Above.
Above. I agree with you. And so we're going with the above side of the roof where the rain would be if it was raining on the roof.
Shoot, I forgot.
Whoa. Remember, I'm recording the video now. Don't be saying anything too crazy. We got that little money spot. It's a small one. Tiny little region, but that's all we need, right? Empty, only yellow, only orange. There's the double down in the bottom corner. The very last one, all right? Last question, and whatever time we have left before lunch, we're just going to chill with the lights off. So you guys have been working really hard. Let's see what we got. Last question. This time, let me ask you again, is this question horizontal, vertical, or just a normal diagonal line? What do you guys think? So this one has only a Y. It's different. This one has Y and X. This one right here, only a Y. So we're going horizontal. This has to be a horizontal line. And horizontal lines go side to side like that. So if these lines are going side to side, I'm going to put my dot at -6. And before I draw the line, wait. Is this one going to be solid or dashed? If I look at this top line, I see no equal to is going to be dashed. Dash, 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 dash.
Shoot.
You okay?
Chromebook almost fell off.
Oh, well, good catch. I need to color this. Normally, these are the easiest ones, okay? Above or below a flat graph is very easy, okay? This is a greater than symbol. I need to color it above, and honestly, I don't think anyone's getting this one wrong. We need to be coloring up here. I think my yellow highlighter might be going in the trash after notes today. Tragic, right? But it's lived a good life. You know what? There it goes. Poor guy. It's how he would have wanted to go. And then we have this last one, okay? X greater than or actually that's a less than. X less than or equal to 2. Welcome back. This is going to be vertical. Thank you for going quickly. And then we're going to have a vertical line. Our vertical line is going to be going up and down. And since our vertical line is going up and down, I'm going to start it at 2. Remember, I need to start it on the x-axis because this is an x-only graph. And this is a solid line. And now it's time to do our last shading. And this is normally the hardest kind of shading. I know that this is a less than. And I know that less than means below. But how am I supposed to shade below the roof when my line is going straight up and down? In fact, it doesn't look like a roof at all. It looks like a wall. Nice job. So what we're going to do is we're going to think about this symbol right here, and we're going to turn it into an arrow. And it's going to tell us which direction to color. Now, you have to be careful because this only works for an X graph. But since we have an X graph, we're going to shade on the left side. So we're going to shade over here on this side. Hopefully on your paper you can see the empty small one in the bottom right. You can see the yellow in the top right. You can see the orange in the bottom left. And hopefully in this top left region, you can see the double shaded setup. Be careful. Take your time. Make sure that you check for dashed lines before you graph something. Other than that, honestly, I think we're pretty good at graphing. We have done every single thing for every single graphing, everything. And that's it.